Hello, my name is Carissa, and this is Break the Vault Explained, where I explain exactly where the songs on my album Break the Vault came from. The song that we're going to be talking about today is Stronger Than Silence. Stronger Than Silence is a song that I wrote during the big surge of the social media movement of Black Lives Matter movement in general. Everybody was posting black tiles all over their Instagram, and I felt icky posting a black tile. It felt weird. And it felt weird because there was a simplicity to it that I don't think covered the issue of the situation that we were all dealing with. And a lot of people were talking about the idea that silence in a situation like that is weakness, and silence in a situation of oppression is just as bad as the oppression. And whatever you believe in that on the spectrum, what it came down to in my situation was I believed, and I do believe, that when we are in a situation like that, we must be stronger than silence. And I remember people that I knew talking about the riots and talking about the protests and talking about how naive and stupid these people were going out and proving a point. And I tended to see both sides of the argument depending on who was speaking. But ultimately, I understand that there are changes that do need to be made in our country because people still believe very heinous things that don't help anybody in our civilization and in our community in general. So I wrote this song, Stronger Than Silence, and I think that the lyrics are pretty straightforward. I mean, it's just isolation breeds uncertainty because of the pandemic that we were going through, but so does protest too. And systematic bigotry is clouded from a few. The lyrics just poured out of me one afternoon, and I just had to share it and had to put it on social media because it made so much more sense for me to share something like that. And you can actually still see the original YouTube video that I did post when I created that song. And you can see in the background of that video, it's actually recording in real time. So that video was created that afternoon, and I finally had the courage to share that on social media. So you will see the precursor to the album version of Stronger Than Silence, which is pretty cool. But ultimately, I shared it once. I didn't tag anything. I really tried to not make it a big deal on my social media page because I didn't want it to be about me. I wanted it to be about the message that I was talking about. And that is a very slippery slope, especially if you are part of the majority and not part of the minority that we are talking about taking care of and making sure that they have equality. So I wrote Stronger Than Silence, and it's one of my favorite songs to this day. It's a really cool song, and it goes back to my roots of being raised in Unity Church of the Hills in Austin. And just there was such incredible gospel singers in that area that I got to grow up with in my church experience, and they definitely influenced some of the vocals in this song. So thank you to the people that raised me in the Unity Church musically, because you made Stronger Than Silence happen. Thank you so much for watching Break the Vault Explained, and stay tuned for more songs that are coming out on the album on October 29th, 2021. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, because it does make it easier for me to possibly have a future of doing this full time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.